So, G major chord. I've been teaching ukulele now for many years, and I say to my pupils, if you can master G major chord, you can play ukulele. Everything else that comes later is going to be different, but no more difficult than G major chord. So if you become a lord of G major chord, it's not before long that you can strum dozens of songs. G major chord. I recommend we start learning it from C major chord. So go back to your C major chord and then move your ring finger to the second string from the bottom. The same fret, fret number 3, but move up to the second string. This is your first move. And then we have to arrange a triangle shape like this. Your ring finger is on the 3rd fret, but your index and middle finger are behind on the 2nd fret. And the index finger is going to be on the 3rd string from the bottom and the middle finger on the 1st string. So we have this triangle shape. Think about metaphor that might help you. For example, the 4th finger you might call a bride, and then the index and middle fingers are bridesmaids. They are behind the bride and to the side. There we go. So once again, 4th finger, 3rd fret, 2nd string from the bottom. The index finger, 2nd fret, string number 3. And middle finger also 2nd fret, 1st string. This is our triangle shape. Try it several times. C major chord, up you go with the ring finger, organize your triangle shape. And again, step number 1, and the rest follows. Don't worry if the strings don't ring and sing as they should do. At the moment, it's not about quality of the sound. It's about molding your fingers into this new position. Make sure that you have a clear idea of what you are going to achieve. What you have in your head, you will have in your hand. And I recommend to do it several times and then give your hand a good shake. Rub it a little bit, give your muscles a rest, and then back to work. Clear idea what you have to achieve. Move your ring finger, organize the 2 other fingers. And there we go, G major chord. It may take quite a bit of practice. Some of you who played a music instrument before might find it easier. Those who never played a music instrument before may have to work a little bit harder, but worry not, it will come, it shall come. There are 2 things I would like you to bear in mind. When you have a more advanced shape like this, where you have 2 or 3 or sometimes even more fingers, it's important to know which finger will move first. I call this finger usually a leader of the pack or your boss. And in this case, it's clearly number 4. He comes first to the position, then the other 2 follows. As you practice, it will become a much quicker process. There we go. Ring finger and the rest quickly in place. But it's still important who initiates the movement. It's the 4th finger, the ring finger, or you might call it the 3rd finger, this one. He initiates the movement. And the other thing to bear in mind when you organize this shape, have your fingers standing nicely upright and the palm of the hand is a little bit away from the fretboard so that you don't mute the strings with the flesh of your hand. It can sometimes happen with beginners, but as you become more aware of it, you will avoid doing this thing. And hopefully you will have a nicely sounding G major chord. So repetition is a mother of tuition. I like to repeat everything 5 times. It's not too much, but it's enough to create new habits. C, G, C, take your time, come to G. C, move your ring finger, then second, then third. C, move your ring finger, second and third. C, move your ring finger, and then second and third. So the next step would be to have a chain of chords: C major, A minor, F major, G major, and then come back to C major. C, A minor, keep your middle finger there, organize F major, and then we have this difficult move to G major. The fourth finger comes first and then the rest, and come back home to C major. So just one more time, this all-important chain of chords. We begin with C major, it's our main chord, C, A minor, F major, then G major, and we come back home to C major. There we go. C chord, 4 times, A minor chord, 4 times, F major chord, 4 times, and then take all the time in the world, G major chord. Prepare and go. And finish with the C chord. Yes, every chord 4 times, please. So whilst you are playing your chord, you have enough time to think about the next chord and how to shape it. This is our anticipation. You are playing one chord, but you're already thinking about the next chord. So one more time. C, 4 times. Think about A minor. There we go, A minor. Think about F major. Think about G major. Let it be slow. It's absolutely fine as long as we get there. G major. And then C major. Practice this, please. Remember, repetition is a mother of tuition. Repeat and have a clear idea what is the shape you are going to play. Remember, what you have in your head, you are going to have in your hand.